Hello, hello, Crossroads Witch is another interesting magical being. I've got a good video. I always say it and I always mean it. Today we're going to be talking about the conjuring arts. Ooh, sounds like it, don't it? We're going to talk about the art of invocation. All right, there is invocate and evocate. Today we're talking about invocation. And I went and actually pulled my book, Crossroads Witchcraft, The Ingredients. So this is a little bit of a shout out promo for this book. This is a wonderful reference book that I use. That's why I put all those charts and lists and inspirations in this book. And one of the chapters is the conjuring arts, and it starts out with invocation. And invocation is the act of drawing an entity or energy into you. You are inviting a spirit, an entity, or a force to take up residence within your mind, body, spirit, and act through you. Invoking is a voluntary form of possession. When you invoke a deity or a being, you're not asking it like to come hang out, you're inviting it into yourself. And that god, goddess, entity will manifest through you, through a human host. The ritual of drawing down the moon is an excellent example of this. And I also do have a modified drawing down the moon ritual where what you are doing is basically bringing in the divine feminine, bringing in the mother goddess into you and allowing that energy, that spirit, to speak through you. All right? It is a beautiful, beautiful experience. Everything I'm talking about is this isn't the dark stuff, witches. This is the bringing Hecate when I invoke her and I can feel her wrapping her arms around me. All right, I'm allowing my physical body to be used by her for a short time. All right, you are constantly aware. This is not zombie shit. All right. Invocation literally means to call within, all right? And we perform these invocations during trance work, during workings, divination, and a lot of times I think you're already doing it and you don't realize it type thing, where we can invoke the powers of the elements, air, earth, fire, water, to assist you in your working. You are drawing that element into you and asking for part of its energy to aid you in a working. That is an invocation. All right? If I'm doing a working for healing, I may want to invoke the powers of earth. I may ask of all of the goodness within earth to come work through me. Understand? All right. The next part is that you are asking for this experience. This is wisdom, deeper understanding, deeper communication with a god, a goddess, an entity, a spirit. All right? Like, this is consensual. You are always in control. You always have the power to say no. I know sometimes when I start talking about this, people immediately think of that Hollywood movie they saw. So, get it out of your head. All right? You can also invoke the essence of an animal, a totem animal. You can invoke the essence of the diva kingdom, the plants, sage, for example. All right? You can bring in any energy that you choose to. All right, invocations are also involve calling up energies from within you to align with what the spell is you're working on. You can even invoke an idea or a thought, such as courage. I mean, how many other times you were like, oh, give me all the courage I need, give me all the strength, give me all the patience. You're invoking, you're allowing that energy to come into you, okay? I just really want for y'all to understand that this isn't something that you're like, ooh, I've never done this before. No, you're already doing it. Now you need to do it mindfully. You need to do it consciously, all right? Like I spoke earlier, the drawing down ritual where you bring the divine feminine to you is a very powerful ritual to experience this with in a safe way, in a way that is going to, has a really, really good chance of giving you a great warm fuzzy, all right? And we do it when, when we are invoking an entity, we are drawing that entity's attributes into ourselves to fortify our own attributes. If one required more courage at work, for example, then one would invoke a deity associated with courage and draw into themselves the attribute of courage, making you more courageous as a result. All right? Invocations are an amazing, magical, spiritual experience. It can bring you insight, power, liberation from yourself. There's paradigm shifting, that complete changing of who you are when you start invoking, all right? Let me see, 1 sec, I lost my place. All right, okay, just know that when it applies to invocations and understanding what they truly mean, words and their intentions have power. If you call upon something with the intent of invoking it, be prepared for what can happen. I just said in a real nice way, don't be disrespecting and playing around. If, when I say prayers to different entities, give offerings, and I bring that up to, please come speak through me, please come be a part of me for a time. All right? This is mindful. This is not playground. I wonder what happens. Like, oh, what's going to happen? Probably nothing is actually going to happen. Or you're potentially setting yourself up for a bit of a string of bad luck, because you're out there doing stupid things, so there ain't no telling what the universe is going to do to you. But let's get back to that invoking. This is an amazing experience that can deepen your relationship with any entity, any god or goddess, any spirit. As I said earlier, this is consensual. You are in charge the entire time. For any reason you feel that the experience is just getting too intense, this is too much, then you simply say out loud, no, stop, I'm done. All right? Remember that words have power. When we bring those words up, we bring that energy up of, no, I'm done, then you're done. All right? It's not going to stay and hang on or anything like that, all right? These are energies that typically mostly deal with willing participants, all right? When we call upon gods and goddesses, and even when we call upon entities, spirits, even getting into the lesser deity realm, getting into the realm of demons, they want a willing participant. All right, so if you're not willing, you're no fun. Now, I want you to take all that in, all right? And I do have something, because remember I said if you watch till the end of the video, I normally is when I do my bloopers, or I have little clips of something else. Well, today, the first witch that emails me at oneamusingwitch@gmail.com, email me your mailing address. Guess what? I'm sending you a signed copy. In fact, I'm sending you this copy of Crossroads Witchcraft. If you would like me to sign your name, put it in the email. The first email I get is the one that gets the book. All right? So, look at the timestamp, see where you are. I will put a little something up to let folks know that I have an email so that y'all are aware of the fact. But look in those comments. If you send the email out to me, please put a comment down under the video. I sent an email so that way other folks know that you're the one. All right, witches, good luck. And I will see you next time. Until then, get out there, fly those brooms, have a bright, magical day. And as always, amen, blessed be, ashe, and H.o.W.
Come on in. I know where the good stuff is.
Hello. Come in. I have something